My name is Jay Papa. I'm a director and a choreographer. I'm a professor at the University of Cape Town. I direct the Institute for Creative Arts. The Institute is an interdisciplinary institute. In other words, we bring different disciplines together to create these interdisciplinary conversations and projects. We give out scholarships and fellowships to students to be able to do that. In my directing and choreography, I do a range of different kinds of work, but mainly works that are interdisciplinary. So they have, as much as they might have text, they've also have some dance or something visual. A lot of my work has been more performance art based. But I have worked with Nadia Davids in the past on production What Remains, and that was really a work that took on quite a few different disciplines, unlike Hold Still, which I am directing, but which is very text-based. Hold Still, this play by Nadia Davids, is, I think on one level, it's a bit of a thriller. It's a couple who has a child, a raped teenager, who is hiding a refugee in his room, a friend of his, but was also a refugee whose time in the United Kingdom has come up and is set to have a series of interviews in order to be sent back home. This opens up a whole can of worms around first and foremost, the couple, Rosa and Ben's personal relationship, which is tested because their politics are being tested. Yeah. Do they keep the refugee? Do they try to protect him? Do they do something with him? Or do they capitulate to the system and allow the social worker and police to come and pick him up and go the legal route? So this decision that we all kind of face sometimes on a day-to-day basis. Do you do the right thing? Do you do the political thing? Do you do the thing that serves humanity? Does it serve the human cause? Or do you do the legal thing? Do you go do the reporting and the play is set in London, and it is set in 2019, but it is also a good moment to be doing the play now, because the United Kingdom is going through so many of these kinds of debates and these issues about the desire to go the conservative route of protecting one's own and going the human route about protecting other people, the kind of social justice route. And Nadia brings all these issues wrapped around a very personal relationship, because it's an interracial couple. And the child, of course, is born out of an interracial family. And so the issues of race and class, being a migrant, being foreign, all of that comes into play in a quite a blistering series of scenes. My approach to any work is it doesn't differ. It's just to remain as true as possible to the work at hand. So if I have something interdisciplinary, or if I have a kind of a performance art work, I'll do that. And now I have a text-based work, and the idea here is to keep the text, to keep as faithful as possible to what the text is doing. Nadia writes in a very poetic and a very powerful, but at the same time very accessible way. And my job as the director is to try to figure out how the scenography, the movement, the gestural language, the levels of character complement this very, very tightly written text. So in the main, I'm trying to become the medium by which these very heavy issues are accessible and are made clear, and there is enormous drama in the play. And the question is how to bring that alive within what is meant to be quite a realistic setting.